Okay, so yet again, another update on the, I guess this is round 3 of the Monday Night Wars. It was announced on Monday, TNA is going to go live every other Monday. So, the first Monday is live, then they're taping on Tuesday to play that on the following Monday. This is going to start on March 8th. Now, with Hogan always saying that it took 6 months to turn WCW around, everyone count with me. You've March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July, July to August, August to September. By the time September 9th rolls around, or what will be the second Monday in September, TNA should be the biggest company in the world, in the terms of professional wrestling. Or else maybe Hogan will finally have to shut up about it. Now, just like Jeff Jarrett said, this is all going to be because of Hogan. Jarrett initially didn't want Hogan on the show because whatever happens, it's only because Hogan was there. Ironically, when you listen to Hogan, this is all happening just because he's there. And to make sure that the March 8th show goes off without a hitch, why in the world you pick March, which is when Vince brings out the best wrestling to help push into WrestleMania, I don't know. Their current main event is going to be Hulk Hogan in the ring for the first time since Who Gives a Crap, teaming with Abyss to take on AJ Styles and a man whose last televised match was at WrestleMania, Ric Flair. Of course, this is the advertised match, which means either one of them can be taken out by a backstage attack and replaced by anybody else. So, maybe TNA will get a 2? Here's a weird thing. Hogan's been talking up lots of the talent. He likes Abyss. I'll be honest. I like Abyss too. Abyss works. He likes Desmond Wolfe. Nigel McGuinness, good wrestler, great ring work, good look, good on the mic. That's what you want. The Pope. Again, I will never ever fathom why Vince got rid of this guy. Great look, great in-ring work, killer on the mic. Like, he is a future superstar. Period. I know he's high on a few others, but he's never once mentioned AJ Styles. You'd think, with him being your current champion and your current top heel and nature boy in training, you would really push him. That would be the first name you would throw out in an interview, is how awesome AJ Styles is. Now it makes you think back to when they did, their first live Monday. And they ran it for like 3 hours. And it never broke 2. I mean, it barely broke 1.5. And I was thinking, you know what? We have all this stuff going for us. It's time to go straight against Vince. And Raw. Currently, let's be honest. You've surpassed ECW, which actually is huge for TNA. But you still haven't passed SmackDown. SmackDown still scores a 2. A fairly solid 2. I mean, I know you're pushing the Monday Night War thing to make it seem like TNA is really in the same league as WWE, and you're not. You have better in-ring work. You do. You've got a larger roster. You do. And you're bringing in older talent to try to just get people to tune in. And ironically, if you remember anything at all about WCW, WCW had a killer cruiserweight division, killer X division. The women's division, okay, WCW women's division, it always sucked. It brought in big names, but they could never get anything going with it. The knockout division on TNA started out beautifully. And it got great talent. But, I don't know, they just can't seem to get it to work like it did when it first started. Bring in older guys for dream matches. I remember watching that Starrcade when Sting took on Hogan. And their match was horrible. Sting and Hogan almost never had great matches. Flair and Hogan didn't have that great of matches. The last time Sting and Flair wrestled was bad. trying to constantly think, oh, you're gonna have Jarrett fight Hogan. That match isn't gonna be very good. Hogan can't go. He can't. Flair can't go anymore. Sting can't go anymore. Foley can't go anymore. You can't use these people in long-term feuds. What do you do? Pay-per-view matches only with them? It's not going to matter. You need to get people to tune in to two things. One, if no one's watching your show, they're not going to care about your pay-per-view. Two, people who watch the pay-per-view, if they're going to see a bunch of just junk matches that may or may not be gimmick-filled, they're going to turn into your show. You know, when they did their first live one, and they're like, oh, surprises galore. And you had, the reformation of the NWO in the ring, you had Hogan, you had Flair, you had Sting, you had the Nasty Boys, you had Jeff Hardy come back. You had a lot of things happen that were crazy. And you couldn't break two. Couldn't. You signed Kennedy to a per-show deal, and nothing happened. You might be bringing in Rob Van Dam. Good. It'd be great to see Rob Van Dam wrestling again. Who are you going to put him against? Rob Van Dam, AJ Styles? Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy works. Of course, Hardy won't be wrestling again until I think March 15th, when everything's cleared up with all of his court dates. Maybe Rob can help him with that. I mean, they're pushing a lot to make it seem like, yeah, we're where the big boys play. Sure. I won't take you seriously, and most wrestling fans take you seriously, until you do this one big thing. Have your show happen live on a Monday from a different arena that's not the Impact Zone. Can you actually sell out an arena that's not in Europe? Can you actually sell out an arena in Chicago? You couldn't sell out the Sears Center. When you did Lockdown in St. Louis a couple years ago, you couldn't sell out the center. You had to start giving away tickets for free. If you can't sell out a 5,000 seat venue with people like Hogan, Flair, Sting, Foley, Dudley Boys, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, Christopher Daniels, Nigel McGuinness. If you can't sell out an arena with that list of 15, 20 names, what makes you think you can go against Vince? I know Hogan has really pushed that he would love to see Cena or Orton in TNA. Yeah, I know they're really good draws, let's be honest. I think the moment John Cena shows up on TNA and he crushes someone like Samoa Joe and he crushes some TNA originals, here's what's going to happen. Your old TNA fan base is gone. Instead you'll get part of Vince's, pseudo-poser fan base. But I guess, if it's all about making money and not making a good product, way to go, Hogan. I entirely look forward to what you, Bischoff, Russo, Jarrett, Nash can do with the TNA product. A long time ago we had this joke, there's a fine line between genius and stupidity. TNA, cross the line.